Welcome back to another video. If you do enjoy this video, I ask you to give a like on this video. I also ask if you would like to see more of this content, go ahead and subscribe. Then I want you to hit the bell, the post notification bell, so that you can get recommended or be notified whenever I drop a video. We're gonna send you guys over some good messages. Hopefully you guys do. They resonate with you guys. Hopefully that this year is a generator, so everything is not gonna be on the here specific. But it's important to keep an open mind if you would like to see this video, so that it could be something that could happen in the past, the future, or the present. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the reading. So this video is gonna be on guidance from the ancestors, so ancestral guidance deck. This is pretty much what the box looks like. Hold on, you know how to like this. Cool. All right, so we're gonna get into it. Let's see what we got here. So I believe these are similar to the oracle cards, so where they use it's the cards would like have like words on them and stuff like that. So yeah, definitions right off, so we can read right off the cards. So all right, guys, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for us today, or not today, because I do many reads throughout the day. I do different decks, so this is what I do. So I would say not today, but for this general reading, right? Cool. All right, you guys. Let's get straight into it. Alright, Spirit, what message do you have for me? Okay, so the first one is a type of hand woven. So it's pronounced, I think it's nasa, is a type of hand of woven fabric. So nasa is a high quality of Ashanti fabric woven by hand. The symbol reflects the same Nia Anim Nasa. Not going to try to pronounce that. No Octo Noago. So this is the message, right? He who does not know authentic Nasa will buy the fakes. So that could be resembling, learn more of your craft. Whatever you're into, whether it's buying shoes, buying jewelry, anything like that, know your craft before you just, start just purchasing things. That's what that's saying. Understand what you're getting yourself into before you just jump in. Because once you jump in, you can be exposed to the fake love, the fake things, this, that. It's important to understand what you're getting yourself into, fully understand it before you jump into it, right? Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. So yeah, when doing tarot cards, they're not going to be directly, but that's what I guess that's what I'm here for, to kind of break it down in a general aspect. So they can get kind of like, whoa, what is that like? Type of thing. They could be pretty tricky to understand, but that's why it's important to think open-minded and not just by the book, right? Spirit, what message do you have for us? Okay, so I have Nayami no Namwa na Mau. I believe I pronounced that correctly. Take a look at the X. X marks the spot. We can look at it that way. Okay, so it says, God never dies, therefore I cannot die. A symbol of God's omnipresence and the perpetual existence of the human spirit. So God never dies, therefore I cannot. Understand that, listen, this could be a reference to the fact that you're a soul. So understand your soul. Your body might deteriorate, but your soul will never die. It's important that you think of that every single day, right? Think of yourself as a spirit. And your physical body might not want to do something, but it's important to remember that the spirit, as long as your spirit, like if you're really motivated for something, this could be like this. If you're really motivated to get up in the morning and you want to do these things, right? Let your spirit guide you. right? This is could be a kind of reference to de facto with spirits. Allow your soul to guide you to things. Don't allow your physical body might not want to do these things, right? Because your physical body might get fatigued, but your spirit doesn't get fatigued. Your spirit, your soul is always driven. That's why when we die, our souls are still lurking. Like, you know what I mean? So this could be a reference to don't allow your physical body, and always keep in mind that you are a spirit. So go with your soul. If your soul is telling you you got to do this task, and you're gonna only feel better internally if you do this task, then do it regardless on how your physical body might seem, right? X marks the spot right on the head with it, maybe, hopefully, right? Try to break it down as much as I can. Trying to generalize it because at first it doesn't really seem like it makes sense, but you just kind of gotta rock with it. Alright, Spirit, what are the messages you have for us? Okay, so we have Sasso Wu Sambana. And this could be, change your attitude. Change attitude, right? Okay, so it says, signifying personal reflection and transformation. It is a composition of two and their cross symbols, the inner star, which represents a new day, and an outer wheel, which implies moving forward. So it says change attitude. So I don't know if you guys are thinking of anything that you're trying to achieve or things like that, and you kind of got this negative mindset to it, or you kind of feel like you can't do it. Change your attitude really change your whole day, and this could be a start of like your morning, right? If your morning is telling you you're tired, you want to get out of bed, change your attitude could be thinking about the good things. If you do get out of bed, like, hey, if I get out of bed right now, I can work out, or I can read a good book, or I can be ahead of the time, be ahead of the game. I can, once you complete everything in your day, if you think of it like this, I gotta go to work, I gotta come home, I gotta read a book. Once you complete everything in the schedule, then you can do this task, like maybe is play video games. Then you can do something you really want to do. That way, when you play the video games, you're actually feeling a lot better than if you was to just play the video games and all your other stuff isn't done. Because you're gonna be stressed out after you get playing off the video games. You know what I mean? So it's like you're gonna have fun procrastinating, but then when everything else falls and you're not maintaining everything that you have, it just kind of it's like okay, for an example, if you don't go to work or you don't do something to make a little money, then you're not paying electricity bill. When you're not paying electricity bill, you can't play a video game. You see what I'm saying? Because you need electricity to play a video game, right? You're not getting money for playing video games, so you need to do something to get money to be able to still maintain playing the video games. If you understand what I'm saying, what I'm basically saying is do the things you need to do so you can do the things you love to do. This is change your attitude. Anytime that you don't want to do the things you need to do, you change your mindset. Think of the things that you want to do, so you understand that, wait a minute, if I do the things that I need to do, I can do the things that I want to do, and I can maintain everything that I have. Therefore, I can be a happier individual. So changing your mindset or changing your attitude at that moment can actually change your whole life. What is this? Oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm looking at the time. It's like something weird was going on with my phone. But anyway, yeah, so remember to change your attitude. Okay, I don't know what that is. Alright, so we're gonna keep going. Don't let things distract us. Real life choices. So yeah, guys, change your attitude. You know what I mean? From beginning of the morning to the end of the night. Always try to have that good attitude. Spirit, weather messages. I don't know if you guys are into my readings. I actually do. A deck of 8. So the next card we have is Asasi Yi Duru. So it says the earth has weight. This signifies the symbol of providence and the divinity of Mother Earth. It represents the importance of the earth in sustaining life, right? This could be like the importance of your body as a temple, right? It could be a reference to that. Oh, this is what the card looks like, by the way, if you guys want to look up this symbol. Right, you guys see the symbol, this means, right? Now the earth has weight could be a reference to it could be a body of a temple, right? It says this signifies a symbol of providence and the divinity of Mother Earth. It represents the importance of the earth in sustaining life, right? So your soul, right? This is what I'm hearing. Your soul is very important, right? You know how you're doing something and your soul doesn't like it, but your soul loves it either way it goes, right? understanding that your body is a temple, right? And you wanna make sure that you're doing these activities to please your soul. For an example, your soul is living within your body, correct? Make sure you're exercising. Make sure that you're constantly, gaining knowledge, constantly reading, constantly exercising. Not constantly every day, but make sure you're maintaining your body so that your soul can be in a good hand. Right. This is what I'm reading off of this card, and what I'm the energy I'm resonating is to tell you guys that your body is a temple. Your body is like you living in your house. Your soul and your body is like you staying in a house. You want to stay in a mansion. You want to stay somewhere where it's nice, somewhere where it's calm, somewhere where it's peaceful, where it's joyful, where you're getting positive energy. Therefore, you need to apply that to your body. You need to apply that to your soul. Your soul wants to stay in something that it's gonna love to stay in. So make sure that I'm not saying you gotta be out here going crazy, reading all these books, being the smartest guy or the girl or out here running fast. So what I'm saying is make sure you're maintaining your body. Make sure you're eating the right foods, the right healthy foods. Because I'd rather you guys eat fruits and vegetables than eat candy and chocolate. You see what I'm saying? Because I know that me and the fruits and vegetables are there. They're gonna nourish your body. I'm not saying you can't eat chocolate, you can't eat candy, but what I'm saying is understand that your body is a temple, and understand that your soul wants to stay like Mother Earth, right? We extract the goods and the things from Mother Earth. Therefore, your soul will still like to attract all the nutrition and all the things from your body, right? So your body is like your house. Your soul is you. You want to stay in a good house, so your soul will stay in a good body. That's the energy that I'm resonating when I read this. So feel free to drop a comment in the comment section if you're feeling. If you tell me if you guys are resonating, if you guys are getting new messages, if you guys are getting new vibes, things like that, right? All right. So, but yeah, that's really important to do. Your body is a temple. And, understand that. Thanks for that message, by the way. Spirit, what message do you have for us? Okay, so we have the Ansapa. Oh, wisdom knot. This is the yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay. So it says symbolizes wisdom, intelligence, and the ingenuity. A wise person has the capacity to choose the best means to attain a goal. So this could be like you're trying to do something. You're plotting on management, um, trying to have a good family, a relationship, things of that. And you're kind of making the strategic moves towards that goal. That's what it could be saying. It's what I'm hearing is that you're starting to realize the steps to take, right? Like a schedule, right? You know that okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. In order to be clean, I'm gonna take a bath. Things something simple I just walked through, right? So you guys understand that you have got to this maturity level, what is this knowledgeable level that you're like, yo, in order for me to attain this goal, I gotta do these daily habits. I gotta switch up my flow a little bit, right? In order to get somebody that's actually gonna respect me, I'm gonna go in a respectable place. I'm not saying you can't find people that's not going that's gonna respect you in non so-called respectful places, but you understand it's like a level of it's different. It's different because if you switch up your flow, you switch it up a little bit, and you change your habits. You have a more likely chance. People don't tell you this, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you guys this. You have more chances of success versus like okay, for an example, if you want to be a YouTuber, you can sit there and you can make a viral video or whatever, or all you want, right? But who do you think is going to get more successful? The person that makes a video once in a blue moon and goes viral, just happens to go viral, or somebody that's putting out 20 videos a day. I'm not saying you have to put out as much videos and get drained from it, but I'm saying is if you can up your level of content, you have more chances to succeed. So what I'm saying is instead of primarily focus on trying to get lucky with life, be steady, be consistent with it, and your results will come out higher, and you don't even have to stress about it because it just naturally is gonna come out. The more you do something, the better you're gonna get. Excuse me, and then the quality is gonna come out. It's gonna show you, right? It's like the more you read cards, you're gonna understand the cards better. You're gonna be able to, signify life messages to people, things like that, right? So yeah, your wisdom comes along with you practicing. You constantly practicing, you being consistent. Like I said, a wise person has the capacity to choose the best means to attain a goal. You gotta choose your life choice. You gotta choose the way that every little thing you do matters. So you gotta choose a format. Create a format. Create a schedule, something that's going to drive you. Like every Friday, you go out to eat. You know what I mean? Things like that. I'm just giving you all the personal advice. Like that's what I do. I create an actual blueprint of where I want my life to go, and I follow that blueprint. I follow that guide, and then I'm not worried. You know what I mean? Because I know everywhere that I'm going, I'm supposed to be there. I'm got a schedule. I'm got a routine. Even if I'm working for somebody or not working for somebody, I'm got this routine that I do every day. I work out, I do this, I read. I'm not saying you gotta do what I do, but if you want to gain certain things in life, you gotta put that effort forward. Cause then you ain't gotta worry about, oh, this popped off. You know how to deal with it because you're supposed to be there, right? You know what I mean? Sometimes you can't have random. Like I have a day where I do random things. I shake this thing and me and my wife will pull like a slip out and it will say okay because it's beach. You know what I mean? It'll be different things, different fun activities, and we'll flip a coin and we let spirit guide for us. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little tip to you guys. If you guys are wondering what are you talking about, like this is what I mean. You can't have a day where you do a random thing, but apply a day to that. Apply a schedule to your life so that you can have a blueprint so you know where you gotta go. Just like if you want to be a doctor or lawyer, you gotta take certain classes to get that status, right? So it's the same thing to life. This is what it's asking you. Apply the wisdom you know, create a blueprint, create a schedule, create a format that you follow so that you can succeed the things that you want to succeed, right? This is just some life advice to you guys. Hopefully you guys take it because trust me when I tell you, it works for me. I'm not anywhere where I do not need to be. I'm working, I'm doing what I'm gonna do, and trust me, it works. I'm not on here lying to you guys. I'm not calculated. This is all facts. Now, if you decide to take the information, it's up to you, but it works for me. I'm gonna tell you guys straight, like it definitely has proven. Like you go to work every day, you earn that paycheck, and you once you involve yourself, you already create that lifestyle. You already know, okay, I'm gonna go to work every day, so okay, boom, they already had you on the timely schedule, so they already know when you're gonna come in. You know what I mean? So why don't you apply that to your own life? You know, what's the point of you? You can do that for somebody else, so you can't do it for yourself. You know what I mean? So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and Spirit, what message do you have for us? Okay, so we have it says Mako, and that's how it looks, and it says Pepper. So it says Mako is a shortened form of the Akan proverb Eko Niana Mapu Immer. So it says all peppers do not ripen simultaneously. If I want to put this in a general form, I can say this. All girls are not the same, right? Here's what I'm getting at. Here's the message that like I said, I can read a card and I can apply it. The message I'm getting from when it says all peppers do not ripen simultaneously is all girls are not the same. You might be talking to one of your peers and your family members, and they feel that because this person is doing something, you should do it too. Not all girls are the same. Not everybody has the same girls. It's like I explained to you guys my life choices, and you guys can have different ones or similar ones, but we are not all going to see the same outcome, right? We're not all going to see the same outcome, especially not at the same time. Simultaneously means at the same time. We're not all going to see the same thing every time or at the same time. And it's important to recognize that just because you and your friend start a company or start two accounting businesses and things like that, and you feel that, well, they succeeded that in 2 years, you're not going to succeed the same time as them. Or, sorry, if you do, great, good job. But if you don't, do not get discouraged. And that's what it's telling you. That's what Spirit wants me to tell you guys. Don't get discouraged and feel just because you and another partner, when you see in law school, And this is not applying to law school. What I'm saying is look at it as a general outlook. When I speak, apply it to your life, right? If you ever had a situation where you and some another individual, I don't care if it's your sibling or whatever, you guys started a task scene, but all of a sudden this person did better, or don't focus on that, right? Don't focus on, oh, this person did a lot better than me or whatever. Don't focus on that. That's not the goal. The goal is to focus on yourself, because not all things are meant to come out the same way. Hold on, you guys, one second. I gotta put my phone on do not disturb because I don't want people to interrupt this video. Hold on, guys. Do not disturb. Perfect. Yeah, because a little notification popped up and I ain't got time to get distracted when I'm doing the read. Alright, clear the energy. Yes. Alright, so like I felt like I lost track a little bit, but that's what I was saying. Don't focus on another person being successful before you, or getting this job before you. No, because not all things are going to happen simultaneously, right? Not all things are going to happen the same time. Whew. All right, this reading something. We got two more cards, so you guys can stay on for the last two cards. If you can, come back to it. It's all right. I'm not gonna get upset. It is what it is. You know what I mean. Hopefully, you guys can watch the whole video one time so you can get the whole message, right? Okay. So, Spirit, what's another message you have for us? Okay, so we have Karuni, Karanti ni Akwamu. So it says two consuls of state. That's what the symbol looks like. A symbol of democracy, sharing ideas, and taking counsel. Now, you heard the definition. I'm going to generalize for you guys. There could be two different types. There's two ways you can have information, right? You can intake information, you can share information, right? So understand that there's two ways to it. You can die, you can be born. In life, there's always two paths. There's right, there's wrong, right? There's balanced, there's unbalanced. There's faithful, there's disloyal. You know what I mean? There's distraction, there's on point. Consider those two options that you have in your life. In your daily activities, consider those two options. There's two options you could do. You can do this activity, or you could not do the activity. You can do this activity, or you can do a different activity. There's always like two choices. I'm not saying there's like two choices completely, but you can make a choice, or you can choose the choice. You can make up your own choice. It's just showing that there's always another outcome than just the one that you get displayed, right? Somebody might tell you that you have to do this activity, and you gotta sit there and you gotta think. You have a choice. Everybody has a choice. And this is what I'm getting at when it comes down to two. This showing me two choices in this card. Because everybody has a choice. You have a choice on how you want your day to go. If you want your day to go in this direction or in that direction, you do have a choice. So just remember that you have a choice to get out of bed, to pursue this dream that you want to pursue, to make these certain choices that you make, bad or good or bad, negative or positive. Whatever you do, understand that you had another choice. You always have another choice. So just keep that in mind, right? All right, Spirit, thank you so much for that message. Hopefully, I'm coming across to you guys and give you guys some good advice, things like that. That's what I'm really here for. Like to kind of just, I know this is entertainment. I know this is YouTube, and I know you're not only fan. I'm not talking to you guys like how like a therapist would and things like that. But just important when you watch these videos is try to get some type of information. That's why I just pull cards and just let Spirit pull the cards out. Spirit is gonna give me a little send a card my way. My job to generalize it the best way I can. So that's my mission. If you ask me why am I on YouTube, that's my mission. That's why I like these tarot cards, because I can kind of give my little advice. You know what I mean? Spirit, what other message do you have? Or what's our last message? So we have like I said, forgive me if I'm not saying. If I didn't say forgive me. If not saying these words correctly, but do fully. Also, I understand that I do not speak this language, therefore that it's not the specific card that I'm showing you guys. I'm showing you guys the message that I'm gaining from the card, right? Just want to explain that. Felt like I needed to. The few. So it's a wooden can. So I don't know if you guys ever seen that or came across that. So it's a wooden can. So it says the symbol represents the quality of femininity. I have my laptop right here, so we're just gonna look up what femininity means. 2 seconds. Appreciate you guys' patience. All right. Femininity. Femininity definition. Femininity. So it says qualities or attributes regarded as characteristics of a woman. Okay, so I kind of felt that, but I didn't want to say it unless I was completely accurate. So femininity, it says the symbol represents the qualities of feminine or females, right? I don't know if I have to speak to this, but I saw a couple videos where I see that, you know, you have it where, of course, everybody's on this whole equal rights, or yeah, not equal rights, but equal sexual type of vibe. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Is like it's important to recognize that yes, everybody should be treated equally. Um, Please, if you're a guy, do not hit on a woman, right? Don't do that. You know what I mean? That's kind of. I saw a video like that. That's kind of like shameful. You know what I mean? As a man, because you have to recognize, and just like females gotta, just like this could go both ways, right? Understand the other parties or the other um, sex or the other when I say sex, I'm talking about the not that type of way, but the just the other half, or you're male, you female, right? It's important to recognize their qualities. Like if you're a woman, you know that a man, could provide and things like that. You know the qualities of that specific man that you're with, right? Just like if you're a man, you know the qualities of that specific female. What the card is saying to me, excuse me, guys. What the card is saying to me is always recognize the qualities of that person, whether it be male or female. Always recognize qualities, always put their qualities first. And this could go negative or positive. If you know that this person is not good qualities, why entertain them? Right? But if you also know that this person has great qualities, like for an example, if you're with this guy and your homegirls are saying that this person's cheating or whatever, I don't know, and you feel like, maybe your homegirls are toxic, whatever, and maybe he might be, but it's important before you jump to conclusions that you understand his characteristics. Maybe these qualities it's not even like that. You know what I mean? Instead of jumping to conclusions, instead of like, let's say, with hidden women and all of that, understand the qualities of a female, right? Understand the qualities of you as a guy, right? Always understand the qualities, because the qualities represents who you are and who you will be defined as. Ladies, if you're messing with a guy that, he doesn't, he wants to party all night, right? This is facts. He wants to party all night. He likes that party life. Don't expect him to be him, because the qualities of him, he doesn't want to be him on his own terms, right? He wants to go out and party with his boys. So don't expect that type of energy from him. Vice versa with men. If you meet a girl that likes to party on it, don't expect her to be a him girl, right? If you want that, then you have to find people with those type of qualities. Just because somebody's a female don't mean that you have to make them that, or just because you guys are in a relationship does not mean you have to make them be that. Find somebody that you like, because look at your qualities and what you like, then you know that you have more chance of finding a perfect match. Because finding qualities that you enjoy, you look into, not saying everybody's got to be perfect, everybody's got to have the same type of thing every time, but find the thing that you like to do, you're more likely to have that same connection with people that like to do those things as well. So yeah, thank you guys for coming here and tuning into me read. If you guys find this video helpful or entertaining or things, whatever the reason, maybe you like the backdrop, maybe you like the lion, maybe you like the dragon, I don't know what you like, but if you find this video any type of inspirational, motivational aspect, you just hit the like button. That's all you gotta do, just one little tap. Subscribe to this channel to see this channel grow. We're on our way. We're on our way. We're definitely on our way. Every time we hit this video, we're on our way. We're getting closer and closer to our goal. Right? Our goal is pretty much to touch as many people as possible, to inspire them, to motivate them, to also kind of show that you should get a deck of cards. You should meditate. You should get yourself a yoga mat. You should um, enhance your abilities in all ways. Like we're gonna have talks with family members and things like that. And as sad as it is, we have to speak on these type of things as well because these type of things, um, affect us, right? So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for taking the time out. If you guys find yourself getting busy and you guys find these videos like 30 minutes long, I encourage you guys to put your headphones on and just listen while you maybe do other things as well. Because I do encourage you guys, if you can multitask so that you can, get a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of guidance, but as well as continue to maintain your, because that's the important thing. The most important thing is maintaining you guys' household, health, things like that, right? So without any delay, thank you guys for joining this reading. Subscribe if you guys want to see more of the content, things like that. We will continue to post. We will continue to give out the information, give out the wisdom, things like that. Give you guys little tips and things like that. I don't know if you got your age bracket yet, but as time goes on, we will all learn our cards. We will all learn. And make sure you put God first. Make sure you put the higher power. I don't know if you're Muslim and you believe in Allah, or you're Jamaican. You believe in what's Jamaican called? Um, my bad. I'm sorry for anybody that's Jamaican. I don't want to say the wrong name, but I believe you guys call Jah. If you believe it, so anybody any like religion you are, just kind of just always have that. I actually just guys keep that in mind. Always keep that religion. Always keep that faith. You know what I mean? Because what's life if you don't believe? You know what I mean? What are we here for if you don't believe something's possible? So yeah. But thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna send you guys off with a quick little tap of the of my spiritual bow. You know what I mean? But that's what I like to call it. But yeah, guys, have a good one. Appreciate you guys.